Hello everyone, this is a request video off an Instagram follower friend who said, have you ever sparred Martin Bakole? And I laughed because I have shared a ring with Martin Bakole, 2017. I was drafted in as a sparring partner for Anthony Joshua for his fight with Takam. And I was going to box Leroy Thomas on the same card at the Millennium. So I turned up at the IS to spar Anthony Joshua. I'd not sparred him for a long time. And at this point, I won't say we not fell out, but we weren't best of friends. He came over to say hello to my dad and my mate who brought me. I think he hugged my dad and my mate and he fist bumped me. And I thought, we're not friends. So, but you know what, in time, I realised I was a bit childish about things. I did used to slate him quite a lot, but I respect him massively. He's done amazing things. We used to get on really well. I mean, we were never friends, but he weren't a bad fella. But anyway, so I turned up and there were me, Martin Bakole, and Lawrence Akoli. So I thought what we're going to do here then. So they split us up and they said, right, Lawrence, you start with Anthony Joshua, and David, you and Martin Bakole in that ring. So I thought, didn't know much of Bakole at the time. I think at the time, I'd just beat Tom Dallas after losing to Thomas at Bramall Lane for the Commonwealth. So I gets in the ring, and Billy Nelson's there. And they said, right, I think they said, just do two rounds. So I thought, all right, I'll do 2 rounds. I remember not being in a great mood that day. Mick Marsden were there as well. I was a bit temperamental. Probably the perfect word to describe me as a kid. I was temperamental. I wasn't in a very good mood at all. Didn't want to be there. So I get in the ring with Bakole. The bell goes. And Martin Bakole, he's not impressed that he's sparring little old me. And he says, I'm here to spar Anthony Joshua. I thought, fair enough. I thought, I am as well. I thought, I don't want to spar this fella either. But anyway, the bell goes and Billy Nelson says, right, Martin, spar. She goes, no, I don't want to. So I thought, fucking hell, what are we doing here? I'm looking at the clock's running down. I thought, I'm all right, I'm not that bothered. Didn't want to be there. Anyway, Martin comes over, touch gloves, and he's moaning away. He starts landing a nice jab and a lovely combination. And I thought, fuck me, he's good. Anyway, he walks off and he goes, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to spar him. I thought, all right. So he's arguing with Billy Nelson. I'm stood there. Anyway, he comes back over again. We go again. Lands a lovely combination. I thought, fuck me, he's fucking good, this fella. So anyway, we did 2 rounds. That's what it was for 2 rounds. For 2 rounds, he moaned, and then he punched my head in. Then he moaned. Then he came back and punched my head in again. So it was a very, very, very odd. Very, very odd. Very odd it was. But in answer to that fella's question who asked me to talk about it, he's very good, mate. Very good. Even though it was very odd, when we was boxing seriously, you know, because obviously in between him moaning about having to spar me, he was exceptional, to be honest. He punched, he had like a mad flow to him. A lot of heavyweights, the punches don't flow. Like, he would throw 5 or 6. There was no strain in him. It was just relaxed. I don't think he was the biggest puncher in the world, but he was heavy-handed, and he just threw like 6 or 7. And his jab was good. And I remember leaving thinking, wow, that fella's good, if not a bit mad. So yeah, and then I did 2 rounds with him. Then he went and sparred Anthony Joshua, and I had to spar Lawrence Akoli, which is another painful story for another day. But that's just a short one, as a lot of people always talk about Martin Bakole and his sparring stories. But I can confirm he beat me up in between moaning. I could make excuses and say I couldn't concentrate, but I rate him. He's very, very good, really good.